down, innit? If a guy licks me out when I'm on my period, I'll respect him more.
This shows that, Nunu, do you know that you need to really go and get yourself educated? You know what do you know what period is? Do you know what you're saying? It's a part of you. It is a part of you. It is an egg. It's a foul element that's coming out of you.
Can you taste your own blood? Can you put your hand in there and lick your blood?
What's good, YouTube? This is KB LaFleur. You can call me KB. Welcome back to another video, man. We got women being held accountable, man, and you got some women, man, saying some of the most craziest of things, man, that you could ever hear, bro. Before we get into that, man, do me a huge favor, leave me a like, leave me a comment, and leave me a subscribe.
If a guy licks me out when I'm on my period, I'll respect him more.
Hey, chop the bottle out of your face, bruv. Are you mad? Like, bruv, what are you talking about, bruv? Nah, fuck that.
He doesn't pick and choose, oh, when she's on this. No. He likes the whole of me. I'm a package. The blood comes with me.
Just shows that, Nunu, do you know that you need to really go and get yourself educated? You know what do you know what period is? Do you know what you're saying? It's a part of you. It is a part of you. It is an egg. It's a foul element that's coming out of you.
Can you taste your own blood? Can you put your hand in there and lick your blood?
It is the foul element.
Why would you expect? Are you mad?
Man, why are you doing that? Don't do that. Don't.
No, but it's the same way that a guy would not suck his own dick.
Shut up.
Nunu, no, don't do that.
Welcome to this episode of Keita Checks Herself.
Since when was it okay to eat a woman out on her cycle? People, listen, man. On this channel, like I said, I understand that we talk about everything that goes on in this society, but listen, right? Be what you want to be, do what you want to do, you know, it's your life, live it how you want to live, like, do you. But you are a nasty man if you eat a woman out on her cycle. If you even have sex with a woman on her cycle, it's just nasty. That's just nasty. That is immorally wrong, bro, to sit over here and even have sex with a chick on her cycle. And I know a few dudes who've done it, and their excuse is, well, you know, hey, it's my girlfriend. Man, I don't care if you've been married to this chick for 30, 40 plus years. That's nasty. That is nasty. But I mean, do what you want to do. Do what you want to do, but like it's just beyond me. Like, since when was that okay? Since when was that okay for you to even do some stuff like that? For a lot of women, man, their cycle only lasts 2-3 days. So I mean, damn, if you can't even wait that long, man, you might need to go ahead and get checked into a facility or something. Because, dude, like, there's just no way. That's disgusting. That's nasty. And that shouldn't be something that you would want to do in the first place. And you have a sister. I'm sitting over here like, man, yo, is any of the females gonna say anything? Are the females just gonna sit here and just keep looking at the chick, talk, and say crazy shit? But the sister said, man, yo, you really need to check that shit, bro. You really need to check that. And that's what's up. You gotta respect that. You gotta respect that.
You know, I was thinking, how can a woman justify being in a toxic situation that they claim that they don't want to be in? And then I remembered something. I remember when I was in a toxic situation, I didn't want to hear nothing. I didn't want nobody to say nothing to me. I just wanted everybody to be okay with me being hurt, manipulated, lied to, and disrespected. I had to realize that a woman that's in a toxic situation doesn't want to hear anything. She just wants to stay in that situation no matter how hard it is. She wants to complain to everybody around her, and she doesn't want to take any of the steps to get her out of that situation. Women love justifying being mistreated with, well, it's not that easy, it's not that simple. But until you want it, you'll never get it. And until you think you're worth it, you'll never get it. If you're one of those women that complain about your toxic situations to your mom and dad or your loved ones, your friends and family, day in and day out, every weekend, then you're abusing them. Because you can only be there for a person for so long, and it's so draining seeing the person that you think so highly of being mistreated. Especially if they're gonna complain about it every single day and not do anything to solve the problem.
Let's talk for just a minute about the attack on masculinity that is occurring in this country. First of all, let's lay down the basic facts. Men tend to be more assertive. They tend to be more aggressive.
I was gonna let that ride, man, but there's this female, man, I went to school with long time ago. Beautiful white girl too. I ain't even gonna lie. She was a beautiful white girl. But as we got older, we got to high school, dealt with a pookie. Let's just put it that way. She dealt with a pookie. After I think probably when I went to college, because she was a year under me. When I went to college, dealing with that Pookie, the relationship got so bad that she ended up doing heroin. And, you know, now she messed up to this very day. She messed up till this very day. And it's just sad, man. It's sad because people told that chick to leave that guy alone because he was a crazy nigga. He was a crazy dude. He had issues. He had unresolved issues. The dude was freaking smoking so damn much, arguing with the damn girl, and ended up freaking forgetting what he was even arguing about. So she over here crying in the corner, and he just like, what the hell? So it's just like, man, you know, people telling her, yo, man, yo, need to leave the situation. I know plenty other chicks. You even had this one chick end up having a kid with this guy. These people, her parents was like, hey man, look, you don't need to be moving as fast as you are with this guy. Like, y'all just met, y'all only a couple of months in, you sitting over here talking about a child. Like, relax. Even I was telling her that shit. Relax. You don't even need to be doing all of that. Fast forward, you end up getting pregnant by this man. Now, where the baby daddy at? So she's sitting up here, man, taking care of this damn child that people told her, hey man, look, you have this child, you're gonna bear a lot of consequences. You have this child with this dude, you're gonna bear a lot of consequences. Sitting over here having to pay like $900 a month, and this is right before COVID, having to pay $900 a month. An apartment, didn't have a steady job or whatnot, and you're trying to take care of a kid. Like, what happened to your baby daddy? So now you're sitting over here struggling, taking your anger out on other people because you decided to not listen. And a lot of women do not want to listen. They get with these, sometimes these women get with these Pookies, get with these Ray Rays, and then they end up getting lost. And they don't want to listen to nobody. They think it's going to be all cookies and cream. Oh, well, he's going to do better. Making up all these excuses for wanting to do what the hell you want to do. You can't always have it your way. So, you know, now you're a single mother. Baby daddy don't mess with you no more. I mean, like, they were so tight at the beginning before they had a damn kid. I mean, they were going out here. I mean, I believe he was missing class to come pick this girl up. He was missing class, people. He was missing class to come pick this girl up. And I know a lot of people about to be like, well, you know, shit, he switched. No, take that back. Maybe he did switch or whatever. However, people told her not to put herself in that position, but yet she still decided to do it anyway. Like, y'all are young. Y'all don't even know what y'all doing. Now, once again, you're pregnant. Now, once again, look at you, single mother, struggling. And what are your parents looking at you saying? We try to tell you. But no, she didn't want to listen. And a lot of girls do not want to listen, man, when they have a Pookie and Ray Ray. You have women, man, that just love I don't know, man. I don't know why. I don't know what it is, man, but women just love to just make excuses for guys that just don't benefit them. And once they have a kid, once goddamn they get beat up on, and it's like it's getting to the point, man, where they just can't take it anymore. Then they want to realize, okay, maybe I need to remove myself from the situation. Well, you should have been done that to begin with.
They tend to have a little bit more unbridled ambition than us ladies. Sorry to tell you. They tend to be a little bit more possessive. They tend to be a little bit more independent. That's just true. And these are not westernized ideas of men. They are traits that are innate and have been seen throughout human history. History, you say? Oh my goodness. But now, instead of recognizing these distinctions and giving young men in particular very healthy avenues of which to harness these traits, we are calling them toxic and saying we should raise boys and girls the same. Huh? And it's a disservice to the young people of this country. And we'll talk more about the feminine side of that later. But yeah, teach men to be men. It's that simple.
Listen, I see so many videos with so many people saying all these different things about men to the point where they have basically tried to demonize masculinity. Masculinity was created to cover, to provide, to love, and to protect. It was not created to be out here doing all this other stuff and all these other things that people are making these videos about and literally trying to drag men. Biblically, when God created Eve and gave her to Adam, he said, be fruitful and multiply. Who better to attack than the person that carries the seed? Yes, women, I get it. We are out here tackling career fields. We're tackling jobs. We're knocking down degrees. We're holding down households. But at the end of the day, who better to attack than the very person that carries the seed for said multiplication? Stay woke to what's going on. You do need men, regardless of it's platonic or romantic. There is a need for them.
Let's stop trying to say men don't serve any purpose in America when they most definitely do. When men most definitely serve a great purpose on them in America, in this world in general. Without men, a lot of women aren't able to do stuff. When you just look at a physical standpoint, men last a whole lot longer than women. Look at your sports. Look at your sports. Look at your sports. By the time, man, look, you got Tom Brady about to be 50 years of age, still playing football. You have plenty of other athletes, man, that's already retired that can still come back and play. That can play in the NFL at a high level. Women can't do that. At some point, women's bodies gonna start breaking down. Now, granted, you do have some women, man, like Track Baby. You have some women that are exceptions to the rule, right? And very rarely can you find that. Very rarely can you find that. Men are very much needed in the society. Without men, you can't do much. Without men, you can't do much. And y'all talk down on men. A lot of women feel like, man, just because they can give birth to a child, that puts them at this big old pedestal. Like, well, you know what? Hey, because I can bear a child like I'm supposed to. You know, I'm this divine creature that should be taken care of 24/7. And guess what? You can get a man to take care of you, but you have to be a certain way. You have to be traditional. You have to be willing to take care of your man. Make sure that he's good. Make sure, man, food is cooked, clothes is clean. Be considerate. Especially, man, if he's paying for all the bills, you don't have to do much. Come on, man.
When I tell you I wanted to shout when I seen this message, I cannot confirm the statistics, but I will let you know personally, for me as a woman, I had poor choices in men when I was younger. I only chose to date the men that every woman wanted. Whether it may be because he had swag, he looked cool, he dressed nice, he looked nice, he smelled nice, everything that was superficial. Not understanding that if all women want him, then I'm going to have some competition. And there's a high possibility that I'm going to get cheated on. Now, when I spoke about my brother, who is not a cheater, when I was younger, I would have never dated a guy like him. Because I would have looked at him as lame or boring or too religious, too godly. Not understanding that he just had integrity, self-control, and great character. But it really showed how poor my decision-making skills were when it came to dealing with men. So my only tip for ladies is to be open-minded so you can choose somebody that you need and not who you want.
One thing I don't do is double standards.
She couldn't have said it any better. She's hitting it on the head. And so many women waste their younger years. So many women waste their younger years bullshitting, picking the bad man, getting ran through. But then so many women will get upset when Andrew Tate says, well, you know what? Women that are 18 years of age, that are 19 years of age, are more attractive than women that are 25, 26. By the time women get to 25, 26, man, they already been through plenty breakups, then freaking test out too many wee-wees, then been around the block, then did all types of stuff. I mean, listen, bro, there was this one time, man, there was a girl, mind you, she's only 20. She was only 20 at the time. This is like 3-4 years ago. Sitting over here, man, chilling. I'm like, boy, she is so beautiful. Like, she was a chick that I would love to have cuffed. I wanted to cuff her. Like, that's how beautiful she was. Like, and I remember talking to her one time. Like, I'm like, yo, this girl is just like, yo, I would love to get to truly know her, bro. Beautiful, bad dark skinned chick too. Fast forward, man, I'm sitting on here talking to my homie. I'm sitting on here like, yo, bro, like, she bad. We sitting on here talking. He's like, yeah, bro, homeboy did so and so to her. I said, what? He's like, yeah, bro, busted all on her face. I said, yo, for real? I'm like, bro, like, yeah, bro. I'm like, yo, like, sis. And I understand, man, you know, you're gonna live your life how you wanna live it, but dog, sis. Yo, like, after that turned me off. And a lot of women hate to hear that. When you go out here and just start doing all crazy stuff, when you don't have self-respect to go out here and just say, you know what, let me at least fuck with one guy. Let me at least make sure he's somebody that I would be comfortable with, open my legs to. And not just not some dude that's just willing to just pipe any damn thing, and then I'm just gonna be just another nigga he talk about to his homeboys. Women hate to hear that they goddamn have to sit over here and actually show some morals, show some self-respect, and not be sleeping around with everybody. Oh, well, why does my body count matter? Your body count matters because, man, you are a representation of me. If I'm walking around with a chick, man, that's been ran through by the whole school, everybody is going to be looking at me. Everybody's going to be looking at me, and off rip is going to have zero respect. You're going to end up starting unnecessary fights because people are going to just be looking at you. Some people just have no filter and just going to say what they want to say, and you're going to have to sit there and take that. You don't want to have to do that. You don't want to have to do that. So a woman's body count is most definitely important. How a woman presents herself, her attitude, her characteristics, that is what is important. And I promise you, man, if you're a chick, man, that's 18 years of age, 19, 20, you know, because let's be real, man, by the time a chick gets 20, man, she's probably already at least had 1 or 2 bodies. You know, when I was in college, man, freshman year, sophomore year, I was always looking for a virgin. I said, bro, I cannot deal with a chick, bro, that has at least 1 or 2 bodies. As I got older, I said, pool is getting smaller here, all right? Every chick that I'm running into, man, somebody didn't, you know, they had an ex-boyfriend and then did so-and-so back in high school, whatever. So I'm like, okay, now we just got to make sure the body count is right. Because that's going to be the biggest thing, man, that any man is going to ask. That's going to be the biggest thing on a man's mind. If that's going to want to take you serious. Is she ran through? What is her body count? But once again, women hate that. And it's like, okay, the men that you deal with, the men that you mess with, the men that you date, once again, it's the exact representation of you too as a female. Like, dog, a lot of these women are ran through, man, and let's just be honest, bro, that leaves a blemish. It just leaves a blemish. And a lot of women just don't like it. Once again, women, the men that y'all deal with, the men that y'all date, the men that's your baby fathers, tells a man everything about you. Y'all do me a huge favor, man. Leave me a like, comment, subscribe.